So after a week of craziness on my part, we are taking a break from the multiple uploads and just like doing a nice common day. Hopefully I don't make a mistake when recording this and have to redo it. If you guys seeing this now, that means I didn't mess up. Anyway, Lanling Wang, Prince of Lanling. This guy is like Guchan's best friend. He has all the dirt on her, and he is happy to share it as long as she doesn't find out. But then at the same time, she kind of doesn't care if they find out. She'll just be embarrassed if she's hearing it in the moment, and then if she finds out you already know, it's like, oh well, I don't care anymore. Guchan is Guchan. Don't try to understand her, because you won't. Anyway, Lanling, base attack 9.1. That is low for a saber, but he's supposed to be a support, so it's actually fine. Don't even worry about this, because he definitely gets the attack buffs. He can definitely lay on the attack buffs. HP nice and high for a 4-star. Like, it does actually help with his gameplay that his HP is much higher than his attack. Star weight Sergeant are normal saber numbers. MP charge 0.65 with 3 hits on the arts, 3 hits on the quick, 2 hits on the buster, and a 5-hit extra attack. His gains, from when I've used them, they're a little underwhelming. Like, I don't think I was critting enough on him. Basically, how you use Lanling is similar to how you would use Caskill, but he is like way more focused on support. He is another arts support, but he is more catered to servants that have like buff success problems. So he is art support, but the support is also like with an underline similar to like Aussie support. He's supporting something besides just art. Because let's be honest, buff success chance is not something servants commonly need. First skill, invincibility to attacks 3 turns, increases party attack for a 3 turn. This skill is good. It's just a charisma with an invul on top. Helps keep him alive because he does want to be up around, given support and everything. Oh wow, okay. I knew my audio was off because like just fixing on my other computer. Much easier to talk now. Still getting used to my headphones. Chat. Second skill, target will 20% battery and a 40% chance to increases buff success rate by 40% for 1 turn on a 5-turn cooldown. This number 40% is very important because that guarantees Imperial Privilege for any servant. So he is not just an art support, he is an Imperial Privilege support, and one dedicated towards this role. Ozzy does it just because he has the AoE buff success rate because he needs it in his own kit, and he might as well help everyone else out. If that's not Ozzy in a nutshell, I don't know what is. So he's not the one that's supposed to be doing damage. He is supposed to be spamming his MP though. So you would want him to be paired with servants with buff success or Imperial Privilege that are arts. Here's the problem. Yeah, and the reason for that is to help with MP spamming. There's a problem with that. There's not many servants that have Imperial Privilege that are arts. It's kind of just bro. Yeah, like, are you really? I mean, to be honest, like, if you're fighting a saber boss and you want Nero to get her Imperial Privilege, it does make sense that you would bring a saber to let you do that over a rider. It would be more tanky in a challenge quest. The problem is, are you bringing Umo to a challenge quest? The answer might be yes. I don't know. I don't know your account. You can just flex, but he does want this buff himself. He does want this buff himself. So this is what he gets if he pops the buff on himself instead of doing the battery on someone else. The reason I brought up the Imperial Privilege part is because like that's if you want to do if you want to truly use him as a support and just like brute force battery, you can, but you really should be popping this on him. Why? Because he does something very similar to Casguild. AoE arts 20%, star gen up 50%, crit damage up 50%. These two are 60% chances, so basically an Imperial Privilege. But these aren't damage or survivability things. I say like support Imperial Privilege because it is much more impactful for a servant like Nero to get the guaranteed buffs. I don't know if you knew this, but 44% attack and 44% defense, that kind of matters a little more than star gen and crit damage. Just a little more. And the crit damage part is only because you're not always going to crit. That's what I mean. Like, attack and defense are always going to help you. Crit damage is only going to help you if you crit. Star gen is only going to help you if you have high hits. It's not going to help if you only have one hit on everything. So yeah, with the star gen buff, he is genning enough stars for himself. If he needs to, like, this will make the quick card feel so much better. His arts cards might gen some stars. And remember, this is AoE if this lands, so everyone is gonna be feeling it. Again, not as much as Casguild. Casguild is much better than Lanling, especially right now. He does more for the arts crit support by a landslide, honestly. But Lanling, if you're fighting a Lancer boss, like, you are going to want to bring him over someone else. Keep a Frez D 15%. Riding A, quick 10%. He's a support. I always say go mana loading on supports. It just makes them feel better. Extra attack, I guess, if you want him to solo. Yeah, is this, I think, for Guchan or Ishu? I think it would be Guchan, honestly. And then MP reduces all enemies' gauge, guaranteed. Reduces their crit attack chance, guaranteed. Damage cut for 3 turns, and this scales based off your copies. 500 at base, 1500 damage cut for 3 turns at MP5. That is significant. It's not as big as Jeanne's gains from her MP copies, because I think she goes from like 500 or 5% to 25%. Yeah, she jumps like 5, 15, and then 15 to 25. If the scaling, right? If I'm remembering the scaling rate. 1500 damage cut. And you can, it's possible to loop this MP. You won't take damage. When you have like 3000 damage cut and then you have like other defense buffs, you just stop taking damage at a certain point. So if you put like healing command codes, he might actually be able to solo some stuff. It is possible, it's just not, it's not likely and kind of RNG driven. And here's the big thing about why I said attack didn't really matter. He has a 30% charisma on his MP. Like Castoria's charisma, except instead of it being like automatic and scale off MP level, it scales off overcharge. So the base is 30 and the scales up to 50. Fonzie arts up and MP gen while he's on the field. It is unfortunate that he is on the male banner. Why? Because his CEs suck compared to the girls banner. Let's bring that up real quick, because it's 2-time invul and 10% art split stats. Not the move. Not the move. The CE is not good. You would want to be spooked more than you would want to actually like get right up. That's how not good some of these CEs are. Honey Lake is free damage. This is trying to stop you from taking more damage, and Honey Lake would just like smack it anyway. Like if there was actually a PvP, this CE would literally smack this one. Yeah, so don't feel the need to summon for Lanling. If you get, he's permanent. If you get spooked by him, cool, but don't feel pressured. He's not account changing. That's what I want. How I feel. He's not account changing. He's good. He's nice to have, but he's not account changing. All right. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So thank you for watching.